Mac Jones here on the once again the Harbor One Hotline. Mac, how you doing?
Good. How are you guys?
Doing fine. Merry Christmas to you too, Mac.
Merry Christmas, Mac.
After the game, Mac, you said you were proud of your guys for fighting, getting back into that game. What went into that comeback, and what adjustments did you guys make after that really tough first half?
Yeah, I think obviously disappointed with the start of the game in the first half, but definitely fought hard, and offensive line did a great job. Skill guys, running backs, tight end. So definitely did a good job there. Wanted a different result, but at the end of the day, we were in a position to win, and we just got to capitalize on that part. So definitely a learning experience as always, but tough way to lose. But we got to turn the page and get ready to keep fighting.
Mac, before we get back into the game, I just got to ask, obviously, Christmas Eve afternoon, after the game, a tough, emotional NFL game, heartbreaking loss. How do you go from that to a few hours later, I don't know, trying to enjoy Christmas Eve and having a conversation with your wife's Aunt Maureen?
Yeah, I think obviously the game is the game, right? And regardless of if you win or lose, you just want to kind of have that 24-hour rule. But, with Christmas and stuff, you want to just enjoy the family and try not to think about it. And that's all you can do because you want to enjoy your family while they're here and all that. So I know it's hard to do after a loss, but definitely got a chance to do that. And then, as the holidays are coming to an end here, we just continue on and play our game and learn from the game and practice and do all the things we normally do on a normal week. So I'm kind of just getting back into that routine.
Matt, got to ask you about the incomplete pass that looked like a fumble at the beginning there and your hit on Eli Apple. I know you're getting a lot of heat for it, maybe even some discipline from the league. What were you trying to do on that play? What was it like from your perspective there?
Yeah, I think obviously, I went down in front of him to kind of get in the way to stop him from slowing down Tyquan, who obviously could make the tackle there. So just kind of went down in front of him and trying to stop a fast guy from getting to another fast guy. So just a split-second decision, and there's a lot that goes into it. You're out there trying to compete, and it's a physical game. So just trying to help the team win and have all the respect for Eli and the Bengals. They played a great game. So there's no hard feelings and definitely no intention to hurt anybody on that play, nor do I believe that when I'm playing quarterback, that's what, I get hit a lot too. So we're all out there playing hard, and that's just part of the game.
Did you know the play was dead?
What do you say?
Did you know that the play had been whistled down?
Oh, no. Honestly, just was playing the play and saw Tyquan running, and we were running to get him. And at that point, you got to play the play it all the way through because you don't know what's happening. They're going to review it. They're not going to review it. So just had to play it through and try and make the right play and slow everything down.
Mac, Coach Belichick was asked why Kendrick Bourne hasn't played, I guess, a higher percentage of some of the snaps this season, and he answered, quote, no particular reason. So I'm wondering, what reason has he given you personally as to why Kendrick Bourne hasn't been more involved in some of the snaps and some of the plays, especially when you consider it looks like good things happen when he's out there?
Yeah, I think Kendrick does a great job. KB's one of my close friends, and he comes to work every day positive, and I know he wants to improve as a player every week, and he's done that this year. Gotten better each week, so love Kendrick, and obviously when he's in there, want to get him the ball and let him run with it. He's explosive. He brings great energy to not only practice, but the games and the huddle, all that stuff. So we have great skill guys. A lot of those guys are fighting every day, fighting at practice to get better, and that's the best thing that you can do is just work, and then let game day speak for itself.
And just a quick follow-up to that, I know you mentioned multiple times how close you are with Kendrick Bourne. Has it ever gotten to the point where you have personally gone in and lobbied to Bill Belichick or Matt Patricia to get him on the field with you more?
I think, every game's different, and you want to get your best guys out there, and I definitely think Kendrick's a great player on our team. So whatever the game plan is, we just try and get the best guys out there, and each guy has their plays to be made, and as the quarterback, just really just focus on myself and try and do the best thing for the team and complete the passes to the open guys. And if I got to hand it off to our really good running backs, then do that. So it's kind of a simple game. You just got to keep it that way. And we got great skill guys. So
we're talking with Mac Jones here on the Harbor One Hotline. Mac, this is a play that I wanted to ask you about. It was the second drive of the game, third down. I think it was your first pass attempt. And it looked like you were trying to throw a screen and that all three wide receivers were blocking, so you sort of just threw it to Stevenson's feet. What happened? What did you see on that play? Was that a miscommunication or was it a fake? What was it?
Yeah, just a little bit of a miscommunication. Things that we kind of talked through and want to get fixed, but as a quarterback, we just got to make sure everyone's on the same page. And we want to execute all of our plays, whether it's third down, red zone, first and second down. So obviously didn't do a good job there. And we got to be better. So got to learn from it.
You know, obviously the comeback was noteworthy, one of the better teams in the league. I'm just curious, Mac, if there was one thing about your current offense's identity that you could flip on its head and change tomorrow, what would that one thing be?
I mean, I think really just focus on ourselves. I think when you look at really good plays we have, we look like a really good offense. And then the plays that we're not doing so good on, we don't look too good. So just trying to find the consistency, and that comes in practice, that comes in the walkthroughs, film study. You know, it's an individual effort to try and get the collective to work together. So everyone's got to be on the same page, and we're all in it together. So we're in a good spot here. We just got to keep fighting, really just keep working every day.
Yeah, I know you guys were fighting. You were fighting through a lot. Obviously, there was the Bailey Zappi chants. That would, I think, piss you off hearing those chants. Does rage just fill your body when you hear the Zappi chants ring out?
I think, the fans are really passionate, and I love that about our fan base. They want to win like we want to win. So everyone's entitled to their opinion, and my job is to go out there and, be Mac and just be a really good player. So that's what I've always tried to do in any situation I'm in, and that's all you can do, right? Just go out there and compete and try and help your team win and put them in a position to win.
Mac, you and Ramondre, I know you came into the league together. You're the quarterback, leader of the team. What do you say to him to sort of not let him get too down for the way these last two games ended, or is that even on your radar?
Oh, I mean, Mondre and I talk all the time, and I'm once again one of my close buddies, and he's just a competitor. He's never going to let one thing, rattle him. He's just going to get up and keep playing. So I have all the respect in the world for him. He's a fighter. He wants to be out there, wants to compete, loves football, is a really just smart football player. So really happy to have him next to me, and obviously our other backs, Miss Damien out there, but the young guys are doing a great job, and we have a great room there. So really pleased with all those guys.
I just want to ask respectfully, Mac, to all involved, but it's clear that as a quarterback, NFL quarterback, you only have so much time to prove yourself, that you're a guy, that you're a franchise guy. And I'm just wondering if you have personally felt any frustration this year that maybe, hey, the coaching staff hasn't put you in the best position to succeed.
I think at the end of the day, it just goes back to trying to become a better football player, and you want to do that every year, whether you're a Pop Warner player, middle school, high school, college, NFL. You just want to become better, and I know at times it's been disappointing this year, but we've also done a lot of good things. And at this point in the season, we have a great opportunity in front of us to work, to go out there together and compete and try and win these last two games. And really just starts with this week against a really good Miami team.
Have you had any conversations individually, Mac, with ownership this year, or Robert Kraft specifically, just about how the year's gone?
I think, Mr. Kraft does a great job. He's very involved in, our organization. He cares a lot. He's a great man, has a very good love for football, and we all respect him. And obviously those things are personal, and he's just a great owner that's always around, always supporting us, doing whatever he can to help us. So we all love Mr. Kraft, and, obviously he's done a great job building, a great organization.
All right, Mac, before we let you go, you guys, you're 0-3 against the Dolphins so far. What does their defense do well against you? How do you plan to attack them on Sunday?
Yeah, I think when you look at them, they do a lot of similar things to our defense, and have similar people who have been here, whether that's coaches and players, and they have a great defensive line, really solid linebackers, really good DBs. Obviously, they're a little bit beat up back there in the secondary, but when you look at them, they play man-to-man, they play zone, they max splits. They do everything to disrupt the quarterback and try and stop the run. So they got the great players, got a great coach over there who obviously comes from New England, and we just got to be ready to go. So it's a great test, and it's going to come down to, us executing.
All right, we got to do the quarterback question of the week here for Mac. It's sponsored by Northeast Men's Health, where they specialize in taking care of men's sexual health. They have offices in Dedham near Legacy Place, Salem, New Hampshire, Marlboro, serving Metro West, and now in Woburn. Learn more at northeastmenshealth.com. Mac, a lot of people want to know this. It's a burning question. Did you get your girlfriend Taylor Swift tickets?
Got to know.
Maybe. I guess we'll see, right? But she yeah, we should be able to make it to that. So.
All right. I mean, it's going to cost.
Look at this guy.
I know, really, right? I mean, this
Serious.
is Christmas yesterday. Either you got him or you didn't.
That's right.
I would imagine that cost probably about like half your rookie salary anyway.
No, it's all good.
All right. Mac, listen, thanks so much. Enjoy the holidays, and thanks for the time
Merry
today.
Christmas, Mac.
All right, see you guys.